Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I have no idea where I am today. We're on Erlengrot, obviously. Erlengrot. I don't know how to pronounce it right. Sorry. Looks like we had some weeds growing there. Cows are good. Take a look at our animals. I think we're fine on the animals. I've been working the farm, like I told you I would. I think part of our problem really is that we have all these different cow breeds. But whatever. It is what it is. We'd lose so much money if we sold them and then reinitiated them. But I almost feel like that's what I need to do. Because the problem with having a bunch of different cow breeds is that they reproduce really slowly. I don't think it has any effect on milk production, though. But we're going to lose. If we sold them, we'd lose 500. No, we can't. 500 times 20. I mean, it's just. What, honey? Oh, okay. Just not worth it in the long run because their cows are only worth a little bit each. So, look, it's mixing all by itself. Woo, bug. So we don't need to feed the cows. I'm working on the fields. I know that these guys are. This guy's been. He's almost done actually. Planting wheat for some unknown reason. I think I'm just going through all the crops that I have. So I know exactly what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get that done. Got the other field planted already. This field's planted and it's like partly fertilized, though I don't. Gosh, I don't remember fertilizing this field. Maybe I weeded it. That might be no, because I wouldn't have weeded the whole field like that. I don't know. I usually use the spray. Where is my other tractor? Oh, he's done. Okay, so I did fertilize. I fertilized up to where the worker was. That's why that happened. I had a hired worker here. I'm going to do that again. Let this guy go to work. Or not hire anybody. Come on. Or girl, in this case. So we have... seeding in the Alps. Those are I really do like the look of the Ridge-Track tractors. Once again, they got that low slung cab for mountain safety, so you don't tip over as easily because the weight's lower down. And she's almost done. Maybe they're getting lost or something, and that's why. But anyway, so let's go ahead and let them do their thing. I'm going to go over and check my grass fields while she's finishing up work, and we will use a guy to finish up the spraying of the solid fertilizer on the field, and then later we'll use a stage of spray fertilizer. I don't know why I left that out there, but we'll get it. But yep, are doing well. $46,000. We kind of hovered at the same place, but bought and sold equipment. So I'm also going to be using. Hold on a second, folks. I'm also going to be using. Oh, that's where some of the money went. That's right. I bought this stuff. Well, I'm going to leave the truck here then because I can't do anything. Shoot. I'm going to have to walk back. Okay, I'll be back. So I've taken the bus home and realized I have all this grass that has not been mowed. So we could get down here. The thing that we need to do now is, since we're not saving any of this stuff, we need to start silaging some of this. How can she be done already? Because this is going to. Oh, that's right. We replanted. So that's going to be a little while before that's done. This should be all replanted, right? No, it needs to be replanted. Yeah. So we're waiting for the seeder to finish. That's right. So let's go down there and see what she's done. Is she really done? No, of course not. I knew that was going to happen. So what we need to do is we need to start from the other end because when the driver gets down to this side, they always look to the nearest side. Well, because the slant of this field is more than like 45 or maybe 90 degrees, it's like 120 some degrees. They're getting lost. Moni got imposter. Those of you that play know what that means. Among Us. Fungus Among Us. So we have to, unfortunately, start them at the short end, which means they'll be turning around a lot. But I'm going to try to cut this in a little bit, too, so she's not going so close to the edge. So anyway, yeah, I forgot. We need to totally seed that with grass also. In fact, I might rent something to do that. We'll take a look and see, because I want to get that done while this is being done. Anyway, we need to start them at that short end of the field, and that'll help them not get lost. Because what's happening is they're getting to the end, and they're looking to the left where the crop or the seeding needs to happen, and they're seeing nothing. They're going, oh, look, there's nothing there. And then they just continue on and say they're done. And that's not the problem, is that they're not done. But if they come from the short end, they look to in this case, they'll look to their right, and they'll see that the field is not done, that it needs to be, and they'll turn around and go the other way. So, what are you laughing at? Oh, good job. Oh, that's right, Moni's imposter. She's getting away with murder, literally. I'm shocked to see how good she is at it, and then her daughter Emily, and then my daughter Violet. They're good liars. It's scary. They're good at lying. All right, so we're going to put this here, and so we're going to hire this worker back again and let them do their thing. What I was thinking for the farm... Hold on. Hold on. Hold your dang horses. We've got a couple different weeders that can also seed grass, and so we're going to look at those. So let's take a look in the shop at those weeders. I think they still have them. This guy, the Numistar, is fairly inexpensive, and it also plants grass, and it's 9 meters wide. It requires 80 horsepower, so we could run the Burer and get that taken care of.
Who thawed me out?
Why? What did you say that?
Nothing. Somebody walked past me and they were like, it was her. That's an arsewipe.
Well, they were right.
Well, yeah, but like, you have to vote me out.
Are you sore?
That was appalling.
This is not it. So I think that's probably our best bet, honestly. The other ones, well, we have, let's see. I know there was one. We want cheap. That's the thing. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars to do this. And most of the seeders are pretty expensive. That little guy's, yeah, see, it's still $13,000, and it's only a third of the size of the other one. So I would say let's just go with our initial thoughts.
Oh, I'm just a crewmate this time.
Except for, let's check the planters real quick. That guy is 5.4, requires 100 horsepower, and it's $54,000. So no, the weeder is the way to go. So once again, the weeders. Weeder.
Oh, wow.
Where is it? Where did it go? Oh my gosh, I can never find these things. There. And we're gonna rent this, so lease it. $900, not too bad. And I'm going to grab our little... Nope. Erg. There we go. We'll grab this Buell, which has become kind of our standard field working tractor up here. I mean, we could also use the Lindner, but I feel like this tractor is just more fun to drive. And I don't anticipate that we're going to need more than one load of seed. So I'm just going to buy one there. And we'll leave it down in the shop for now. When I come back home, I'll load it up and bring it back. But that thing only takes like 300 seed, and I should be able to do the whole field with 300. But I could bring the Lindner back too. I mean, maybe it's cheaper just to do the Lindner. It's the problem with not having seed on the farm. But because we're not really farming near the farm, I don't want to spend the money to have the seed. I'm so cheap. All right, so here we've arrived at our dealership. And got the new seeder. And I'm going to grab that Lindner and bring it down. Actually, I'll just meet the Lindner back at the farm. Wow, that's bigger than I remember it. Well, that's going to cause trouble. I wish you could put a weight as an option on the front of this tractor. They don't let you do that, I don't think. Kind of like how the John Deere 6M has those weights. I wish we could do that on this tractor. This thing should be pretty lightweight. I love this thing for planting grass. It's actually great. I think it does grass, and it does a couple other oilseed radish and canola. Yeah, I mean, if you're just growing canola, this is a great option. What? But I'm doing so much more. The reality is much, much worse. Ooh, okay. Just hit a sign. Whoops. And I'm going to go down to the field, and we'll meet the Lindner there. By the time I get done with this, I have a feeling they're going to be done at the other field, but oh well. But you can see how fast we'll seed with this thing. Once again, this is a great way to plant canola also, or oilseed radish. If you're going down the natural fertilization route, oilseed radish is great. So, but we're going to get this producing some serious grass. And like I said, we will sell a lot of it as silage bales because there's big money in that. Silage bales go for about $300 a bale, or I guess technically haylage. But they're worth a lot of money, so it is worth doing. How's she doing over here? She's doing good. Cool. Nah, she's still got some ways to go, so. Where's the Lindner track? Okay, so one thing that you need to know about this, definitely when you're driving around seed bags, you got to make sure that you keep those doors open. If you close these all the way, the flaps, look, I'm going to fly home. Wee, I'm flying. If you close those, it'll unload the seed into the back of the truck. Like, you've seen me do it before. So just be aware that you have to.
I knew it.
What?
It's lime green.
Anyone see you?
I knew it.
What'd she get? Yeah. So anyway, just make sure that you don't close those. Same thing. The same thing with the little gray trailer that came with the pickup truck. I think if you close that, also if you put seed in there, it'll dump into the trailer. It holds a very small amount, but it does anyway. So just be careful. So he went back and self-reported. You can't say it's lime. They don't know. Or did you say that before? Have people figured it out? Okay. Oh, they have. Oh, that was quick. What, is somebody saying no, it wasn't? Are there 2 imposters on the server? Yeah, there goes at 300. So I'll keep the Lindner here for now. Because I don't think that other truck's going to run out of seed, but I could be wrong about that. But All right. So let's get some work done. Oh, wow. This is really... Oh, I have the speed limit set to 10 kilometers. Okay. Make that faster. So 12, 10, 7... So isn't this nice? Huge seating at a small price. However, we do blow through the seed pretty quick, so that's why I left the seed truck here. Once again, I think 300 will be enough to cover the field, but I'm not sure. So we'll find out when we're done. Yeah, looking good so far. So I've been really enjoying this map. Now my wife and I are also playing on her channel, so make sure to check out Fleetfoot Entertainment. She's on Twitch, Twitch TV/Fleetfoot Entertainment, and she is gonna be streaming this. I have a little farm that I've set up. We don't use the same farm in the game. She sets her farm up over where where my Linder truck is. I have my farm over there. She sets up here, but I've taken over the next door plot with that big brown field there behind us. I use that field as my main farm setup. I've got a whole setup there. I've put a bunch of buildings, set up a sheep farm there, along with some crops. And that's been going fairly well. We've been having fun doing it. So make sure to check out her streams. She streams most nights, 5 to 6 nights a week. 4 to 6 nights a week, depending on how busy she is. But she does do it, and she's pretty good at doing it, so it's worth checking out. I know some of you guys miss me streaming, but if you want the chance, there it is. And when she's in America, I'll be there with her. So, like right now, I'm in England, and so when she streams, I'm there with her too. So we all hang out together, and it's fun. So make sure you check it out. All right, guys, I'm going to get this done. I will see you when I get either closer or almost all the way finished, or if I think of some funny anecdote to tell you. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Bye. All right, so we have come back around the field, and sure enough, it needs more seed. So I was wrong. It burns through seed fast. It seems like I remember this not, but it seems like now it does, so we're going to have to be careful there. Glad I left the truck here and didn't go running back with the seed, because we are burning through seed like no tomorrow. Shoot, I missed a spot. Ugh. I need to take care of that first, and then we'll refill it. All right, there we go. All right. Fill it up again, and off we go. So it might take 2 or 3 fills, it looks like. All right, I'm going to keep working. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. The other worker's still going, so it was worth the rent. All right, see you guys in a couple minutes. Well, in a second. For you, it'll be like no time has passed at all. All right, so the other worker got finished, so we're going to take a pause here planting this grass, and we're going to start the fertilizer guy running fertilizer, and we're just going to pull this tractor off. There's going to be some work that needs to be done to it before we put it away, so we're going to just park it over here for now. And we'll come back and service this tractor once we have the field planted up top. But looking good so far. But I want to get that fertilizer on the field before it grows any stages. As you know, it gets all wacky when that happens. So I'm trying to keep it all together here. Good. And we'll hop into the Deutz. Deutz. Get this guy working and see how he does. He probably will get lost too, but whatever. Looks like there's 2 spots that got missed. I'll have to remember those next time. All right, where's our beer? Das Bier. Sweet. All right, cool. For those of you guys that know me, you know those spots will drive me nuts. I know I'm picky, aren't I? Get out there. Fix that. Do it now. Won't be hiring worker J anymore. Look at that huge patch they left. What the heck is this all about? Shoddy work. I pay you to plant the fields, not screw them up. Loser. Do. This is such a huge cedar. Like, it really is like a small farm cedar, but it's ginormous. All right, I'm happy now. Oh, that little spot was taken care of. Makes me crazy. I also would say the Bureau is probably too small for what I'm doing right now. I'm experiencing very slow seeding speeds because it's just not capable of handling the size of the cedar. This thing is too big for it. So really, we should have done this with the Lindner, but I'm going to finish it. I mean, we're almost done anyway. You see the wheel slippage right there. Do it. All right, the guy doing the fertilizer has done his task. I'd be shocked if he actually did a good job, so we'll hop back down there in a minute and see how he did. I'll go ahead and run this pass and we'll go look. The nice thing about the spreader is that it's so wide that it's hard to mess it up. It usually does overlap, but excuse you. Take a break right here and see how that guy did. Oh, it said he was done. Okay, whatever. Maybe I hired a worker by mistake or something up here. Thanks. So we'll have our grass planted. We'll get better yield because we've cleaned off we've limed it, we've plowed it off, and so I think, well, now he's done. But he looked like he was getting it done, so we'll take a look in a second. I'll finish some of this up. But it looks like I think with this game, the grass just grows eternally. You don't have to worry about liming or plowing once you've done it once. With plowing, obviously, but I think it's the same with lime. You can get millions of harvests off the same plot of grass without having any issues. So I think we're good. Once we planted this, we should never have to plant again. We can fertilize it to get a better yield, but every time you mow, that counts as half the fertilization. So you could run the sprayer on it or whatever and give it a little jump up of health to make it grow better, but you don't have to. But I probably will. And like I said, we're going to make some silage and sell that. Once we start making silage, we'll make some serious good money. It's not like it used to be, but I'd say this field will probably yield about $40,000 to $60,000 of silage off this field on a really good day. So I think it's worth it, you know. It's worth it to do. So. All right, I'm going to keep going. I'll see you guys in just a second. I just realized a fatal mistake. I've put seed in here, and I forgot that for some reason with this one, you can't unload it. So we're just stuck. Not getting that 300 seed back. Oh, well. So we're done with that unit. It can go back to the shop. The seed can go back down by the field, which is what we're going to do next. I probably need to fertilize this, so we'll do that also. I'm going to do both stages of fertilization on that grass. And you heading up to bed? Night nights, babes. I'll be up in a couple minutes. Yeah, right. What? What? I got a what? No, I'm done after this. Yeah. Did I buy a fuel tanker? I don't think I did. We really are starting to get a little bit desperate for gas. I don't think I bought a fuel tank. People ask what mods I'm using. I'm not using a lot. Workshop Tabber. This toolbox. What else? The bag and lift, which I hate. I won't be using that again. We also have that's the Crone trailer. That's pretty much it. I'm not really using. Oh, and the Duke's Fire Tractor. They're all mods that are available in the. I don't use anything outside of the mod shop, guys. So they're all mods that are in the mod shop, and I didn't buy the fuel trailer. So we're gonna eventually have to do. I'll probably wait till after the next harvest. But this tractor's starting to get low on fuel. We may have to run him down to the fuel store. What did I want to do next? Next up, let's see. We should probably put this away. Let's go here, and we're going to repair. Wow, that tractor had a lot of use on it. Jeez. And we're going to tab, and we're going to see our seeder here. We're going to repair. That's the workshop tabber right there, guys. Can wash this whole thing down. Yeah, those weights take a long time to wash. Not sure why that is, but they always have. Boy, in Farm Sim 15, sometimes they just would never get clean. The tractor needs some washing off. And the seeder definitely needs to be cleaned. This thing got pretty dirty out there. We did a lot of field space, though. Pretty good stuff. All right, so we're going to park this here. So the seeder can go back in here. Actually, Arthur driving. Okay, yeah. It's a lot easier with the steering, but still. Okay, that'll do. We'll drop that there. And I'm going to move this tractor out because we need to get in there to get that fertilizer. So I actually think we have some seed left over. We're going to have to unload that also. So I'm going to get this on. Whoops. We're going to go back to normal mode with this tractor because we're done doing our planting. So back over here, we're going to customize this tractor. I'm going to remove those double wides. That'll work. So back to our standard wheels, take the doubles off, and this will go back to our regular duty tractor here down at the crop farm. And pull this in here. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and grab the Deutz, bring that in, and get that filled up. It looks like he did get the whole field, so that's good. We're done with that. Oh, except for that spot right there, and that spot right there, and that spot right there. God. Okay, he missed a whole bunch. That's okay. Once again, the workers don't deal well, which is funny that Giants put an angled field in, but they don't deal well with angles. That's just always been a thing with Farm Sim. Not a criticism, just how the game works. It always has worked. Let's more fertilizer out of this bag and head up to the main farm. Lights on. My wife is. Somebody just left a comment on my wife's YouTube page. They said, with that English accent, you must be a stunningly hot British gamer. I'm imagining you as... Yes, she is. Yes, you are correct. And that's all you'll be doing. Because she's mine. She's my wifey poo. And she is a good wifey poo. All right. Over the tracks and through the woods to Aunt Marge's farm we go. What? Oh, look, it's showing it's all grass over there, even though it's not. Oh, and we never took the Lindner back either, so we'll have to bring that back. We'll tag team our way back together. Oh, and I didn't return the cedar. Oh my gosh. I'm batting 0 today. You know why this is? I had to go to the bathroom when I started this episode, and I still have to go. I never actually went. So I'm like, oh, I gotta pee. This whole time we've been recording, I'm like, I gotta pee. I'm just gonna hold it. All right, so here is the Decida. We're gonna return that to our dealer. And we're going to get this thing going, man. Oh, it's not working. Why? This is fertilized 100%. What? Oh, well, that was useless. I should have checked. Why is it fertilized? Oh, well. Okay. Probably because I plowed grass under and it was already 50% fertilized because I had mowed it. That's the good explanation. I know exactly that's why, right? That's my version of it anyway. Okay, so we're going to do Follow Me. This is the Follow Me mod. This is the other one that I have installed. Works okay. Doesn't work all the time, but it works fairly well. You should follow behind me. Now, it costs money to do this, by the way, so just know the Follow Me mod is not free. But I figure we'll set them. We'll drive the tractor because the tractor is faster than the truck, or slower than the truck. I mean, we're going to slow it down about 30. They get lost easily. We're going to blow this light. And you want to stay, you got to think about where they're going to drive, like how much wider that thing is than my truck. So I want to make sure I leave him space on either side to not die, because they will follow your line pretty much exactly. So if I go off the road, he'll definitely go off the road. If I, yeah, we spent $500 in wages last hour. Oof. What a cute little truck. I love that Lindner, man. That thing just makes my day. What a cool like view there, man. Watch for trains. No train right now. So someone was saying about every 3 minutes and 10 seconds the train comes through. So just be aware of that. So you got to wait about 3 minutes to find the train if you need to. He made the corner okay. We've got some traffic to deal with, but we should be able to be in before that last traffic comes through. So we got all of our stuff. We'll pull in right here. He'll follow us. We're gonna, let's see, hop out here. Grab this guy and turn the control follow off. And I'm gonna swing around here. And while we're here, we're gonna put all this stuff away. So I don't really want to be driving on the field, but this guy's gonna grab the big honking seeded or fertilizer thing. That's empty. Gosh, I thought I had anti-weed in here. We'll have to see. That front tank may have it in it, so we'll shuffle some stuff around a little bit. Gas is about to go out. Okay, so we're gonna pop this in straight ahead. Drop that right there. And this guy's gonna come over here. I gotta pee. Why didn't I go to the bathroom? Oh, Lord. Drop that right there. Here, this is for my one viewer that drives crazy when I drop the things off without lowering them. We lower. In real life, they do that. They lower stuff first. I don't. I just like drop it like boop, because Farm Sim never taught us what we were supposed to do. Now, Farmer's Dynasty and Farm Expert will not. That is like the same programmer on both games, or the same designer for the base code. That game will not allow you to just dump things off. You do have to lower them first. So, kudos to the developer of that game, because you actually have to unload or lower your equipment before you're allowed to detach it. Okay, so this truck's going to grab that thingy right there. This is the great thing about having the 3-point hitch on the front. Once again, you can also but you can also adjust this back piece to have a 3-point hitch. You can have one on the front and on the back. You could even use this as a sprayer or even a seeder. I mean, this can be used as a tractor. So it's pretty cool stuff, which is why I like the truck. Also, once again, the back is modular, so we can put a slurry tank on there, which we will eventually. We can also put a manure tank or manure spreader on there, which we will eventually. So this truck has some nice flexibility options. There's also a pickup wagon, but we're not going to use that. So I'm going to empty this herbicide there so that when we need the spray, and I thought, gosh, I guess I didn't. I thought I bought liquid fertilizer, but apparently I didn't. Okay, well, I'll have to. Yes, I did. Oh, there they are. I dropped them off like right on the side of the field. Good for me. Okay, so, oh, sorry. And so I'm going to move this up here, and we'll go ahead and unload that with the tractor. Trying to get in a spot where it's a little bit easier to access. And now we're going to put all of our toys away. So we've got all fields are fertilized. These are 50%, I think. Yeah, 50. So when the crops pop, we need to spray them. So we have a very little bit of herbicide left. We're probably going to have to buy some more. Plop that right there. Got a little bit of seed left. Don't know how much is in here, but we'll find out in a sec. I don't think it's much. Yeah, we should probably release the tension on that. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and plop this over here. I'm not sure how I want to handle this. Hang on. I'm going to put it back there. When you have one barn. Oh, I got stuck. What am I? Okay. We'll just leave that out for now. There we go. I feel very small. When you see like millennial farmers, like his shed with his trucks in it, like he's got like 3 like full length semi trucks with like towing beds on them in his garage. I think he's got a couple garages, but he's got like a new facility that he built that's just insanely huge. It's like like a jet hangar, you know. What the heck is that thing? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Put that there. And stack the other one on top. So that one's got 1100 in it still. And 1100. $1,100. This one I think will have less. If I had a bigger fertilizer tank, I could combine these into one, but I don't, so it ends up splitting. Nope. Yeah, 497. Just as I thought. I guessed perfectly. See if we can't get that to set on top. Yep. Pushing out a little bit more. There we go. And we'll just park this tractor right here for now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this chore log. I'm going to take the Lindner back up to the farm. I'll take you with me, and we'll say goodnight. We had another enjoyable 40 minutes on the farm tonight. I really love this farm. But that'd go longer, but I have to go to bed. So the last 2 episodes have been a little shorter, but that doesn't mean that we're done with like hour-long episodes. Those will definitely continue. All right, so once again, don't close that if you have seed inside, but if you don't have seed inside, no big deal. So we're going to run the Lindner back up to the farm. I love this little truck. Once again, to me, the pack is worth this truck alone. I know there's a non-in-game one, but it's just not as nice as this one. I've driven it before. Actually, I had it for a while on one of my private farms, and it's just so much lower detail compared to this. I'm a terrible driver. I'm driving in England. Tell you what, your brain has to get around the... Wait a minute, which side am I supposed to be on? Lynn track. So we have gotten all of our fields planted today, including the grass fields. It was an ambitious start to a day, and it ended up great. We got everything done that we needed to get done, shockingly, and did it all around. Got it done before noon. We woke up early this morning, and we've got it all finished. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. I think tomorrow, I don't know how many liters that milk container holds, but I think it holds like 12,000 or something. Hopefully we'll be able to sell some milk tomorrow, but I don't know. But this farm's going to make money. Crops are going to make us a decent amount of money. We're definitely going to make money through silage, and then we'll start buying more cows. And then get more silage. For now, the cows we're gonna leave them where they're at, but they're producing about 2,000 to 3,000 gallons of milk a day, or liters of milk. I'm not sure. Is it liter? I think it's in liters. Hang on. Yeah, we've got almost 6,000 liters. What is there? Is there 4 liters in a gallon or 3 liters in a gallon? Something like that. So about 1,000 gallons of milk, 1,500 gallons, somewhere around there. That hopefully is about as close as I can get. All right, ladies and gents, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we'll see you next time on Alpine Farming DLC, Farm Sim 2020. 2019, really. Bye.